Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Natural 20, and I am sat alongside the one, the only, the man, Yorkshire Tea.
Good evening.
It is a cold Monday evening. We've had storms.
Oh, it's a cold and miserable. Oh, we're on the tail end of Storm Kiara, I believe. Absolutely torrential. It was a downpour yesterday.
Is this storm a portent of my efforts going forward? That is the question.
I don't know. I can't like being out in it. You just walk headfirst into the wind and the rain. You feel it on your face and you let it pass through you. Oh, it is such a rush. It's a fantastic feeling.
I don't like being cold or wet.
And you can almost feel yourself dissolve into the atmosphere and the environment and the land around you. Become one with the leaves that blow down the street and the puddles that spread everywhere. And makes you feel alive.
So you're saying it's a good portent?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Actually,
Okay,
I'm feeling optimistic about this.
The storm represents how I will storm through content on this session.
Okay.
There we go. So where were we last time? Okay, I was in Criteria. I was very confused about what I was meant to be doing.
Okay, this is a good start.
I think I'm going to go down to Brinstar and look around there. At the bottom of this cabin. When you press A, there we go.
So, whenever you load up Super Metroid, your first, each playing session, your first thought should be, okay, right, let's take stock of what I've got and where I can possibly go with
Well, I
this.
had an idea from watching our old sessions.
Okay.
So you know the thing that we jumped up using the hyperspeed?
Yes.
There's a powerbomb door there.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go to there. If I can figure out... Oh, wait, this is the wrong way, isn't it? Yes.
I mean, it is a way,
It is A... Does
but
it...
it is not a...
This does go to Brinstar, right?
It does, but it's...
But that leads to a dead end in Brinstar, is that right? I do wish you could, can you switch between areas on the map? You can't, can you?
Not in Super Metroid.
Oh, that's annoying. So I think we've got to go down either the right or left one. We can't go down this one. Oh, really? Oh, I don't remember. My memory for... The problem is... Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that was a thing that could happen.
What? That's... If you fire...
That it moves them, yeah?
That it knocks them off.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Thank you for all the help. Oh no! Yeah, I find the jumping kind of finicky in this game. Not gonna lie. I'm used to the kind of... What was it? This? Yes. I'm kind of more used to the clip of a Mario game, you know? What?
When you say the clip of a Mario game, what do you mean?
Mario just feels a little bit more responsive than this does. I don't know why. You claim that it might well be because of the fact that I am playing with a joystick rather than the SNES controller.
Well, okay, a control stick rather.
Yeah.
A analog stick.
An analog stick rather than a joystick.
I mean, it certainly explains why your wall jumps are not that precise.
Yeah, they're not great, are they? But some people have said I do better than they do, which is pretty cool.
Playing hacks like Super Metroid Redesign forced me to get very, very good at wall jumps, where they actually... So some hacks actually do tone down the physics. So actually they tone down the floatiness.
Yeah.
Which makes the wall jumps in a way even harder, which is good fun. But they're actually more akin to Zero Mission and Fusion. In Fusion, you can't wall jump off the same wall repeatedly, but on Zero Mission you can.
Okay, yes. So as I recall, we tried last time to go down to the bottom there, and as far as I can tell, there's actually nothing down at the bottom there.
To get to that, to get to that blue place.
To get to the blue place, I don't think you can do it from
No.
the chambers of the blue.
Well, didn't look like it anyway, did it?
So the power bomb door that we found is on the far right over there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's probably where I'll be heading.
Okie dokie.
And I think this is a shortcut over that way. Oh, it's not a shortcut, is it? It's just the correct way to run. God damn it. Let's do this again.
Okay.
Yeah, again. Alright, fine. I know how to... In theory, I know how to deal with this now, which is... So... Like, when I saw what that thing was doing... I immediately went, well, okay, the input is... I kind of like made it a fighting game input, basically. Where I saw it go, and then hit, and go and crouch, right?
Yeah.
And my instinct upon it doing that was, oh, okay, I've got to go to neutral and then crouch. Which is why I couldn't do it. And the moment you were like, oh, you actually just go down, it's a quarter circle. I was like, oh, that makes sense to me now.
I mean, I can kind of see why. I can kind of see why you would think that, because it does very briefly pause.
Yeah.
Just before crouching.
Okay, so these are meant to be for farming health, so I don't feel too bad.
Yes. Why would you feel bad about killing most of the things here?
I don't feel like... It's more like I feel like I'm cheating by getting too much health. I don't know. Okay, yeah, so that was where plant boss.
I mean, believe me. I mean, don't worry. I mean, you know, you're still going to be very capable of dying. There will be things that will tear you a new one now.
I hope so, because I have remained relatively death-free so far.
Although there were some times during your fight with Kraid that... Well,
we made it through.
I was surprised that you got through that.
Kraid wasn't very friendly, I'm not gonna lie. I thought he would be a nice Kraid, but he was not a nice Kraid.
I'm curious about what forms of media you've encountered friendly Kraid in.
Smash Brothers, where he kills your opponents for you, and then you just like climb up the platform.
It doesn't really...
He rotates the stage,
okay, well, yeah, he rotates
and because
the
I'm
stage,
better than everybody at Smash Brothers, they all die.
Don't need to remind me. Boink.
I feel very trolled that I couldn't run through that wall.
Are you expecting everywhere to now have shortcuts?
Well, I mean, that would be really handy. It's kind of what Prime does, to be fair. But I understand, obviously, that Prime improved on a lot of this, as far as I can tell. I mean, some people might disagree.
I don't think Super Metroid is even the best 2D Metroid. So.
Okay, well, this bodes well, doesn't it? Oh no, I'm not getting rid of the light sources. God damn it, unless they fly into me. Stop flying into me, light sources! I'm your friend! Damn it, light sources, you have one job, and that is to not fly into me. Okay, so this is clearly incorrect, because you obviously need a gravel beam to do this. Yeah, and I can't get the wall jump there. Alright. So in conclusion, once again, this game has given me a door I thought I should go through, and then a dead end.
I mean, it is possible to get through though, without the grapple beam.
I mean, it probably is, yes.
And I'm sure you can work out how.
I try and...
No, well, unless we want to frustrate everybody.
Okay, fine.
All I'm saying is, there is usually more than one way to do something. There is the way you're meant to do it, and then there is the optional, very hard way. Doesn't necessarily mean that you've got to try and drive yourself nuts doing the hard way just because it is possible.
Okay. If that's incorrect, then where the hell am I meant to go? Maybe down to Norfair and check out there? Yes? I think we might be at the point where I got stuck last time.
Ah.
I might have had the grapple beam when I got stuck. I don't know. Yeah.
But this time we're seeing it through to the bitter end.
I mean, this time, yeah, I will wander around like a lunatic. And everyone will either get very, very bored and quit watching, or I will finish the game. I don't know which one will happen first. Mush. I feel like short hopping's quite hard in this game, actually.
Yeah, that's a fair assessment.
Oh, God damn it. Okay, yeah. This is the corridor going down to Meridian. Oh, yeah. I wonder if you can break that tunnel. Hold on. I wonder. I remember this from Prime, which is why I wanted to try it.
Hey!
Oh, I'm a genius! I can't believe that worked.
It's a good feeling, isn't it?
I remember this from Prime. Let's see if it works. Oh, what? It's a save station? I mean, that seems like a really odd reward for doing that, but okay. I feel like there's more to this. I don't know why. Let's try this. No, apparently not. Oh wow, her movement goes to hell in the water, doesn't it? Oh god damn it, Samus. It's not going to be fun doing this if I have to actually do it at some point in the game. Go.
Wow. I'm impressed.
What on earth is... Where am I?
Brilliant.
I see? Okay, that thing isn't dying to the ice beam. I have the wave beam. You're meant to die. That's how that works.
I mean, the wave beam's not really going to do much against most of the things here. What you need to be very worried about is the, well, what you want to look out for is the plasma beam. Oh boy!
Okay, this is really cool. I actually like the atmosphere of this area a lot so far.
Nice, isn't it? You've got that wavy effect on the foreground.
That one was already broken, so I didn't think I had to powerbomb it. Okay, now where am I? Okay, what the hell? Am I stuck?
He ends.
Okay. Okay. To conclude, I suspect I might need the gravity suit for this. There's probably a way to get over it, but I think it's going to be quite difficult to do.
I'm not actually sure if you can. I'm pretty sure that sand...
I did want to check just in case. Anyway, that feels like a boss area.
What do you mean, like a boss area?
Well, because the music changes to, like, very, very ominous boss music. Wait, can I not get back?
Hey! Okay, so...
Okay, fine. The developers clearly understood that you could get trapped here, right? They have to have understood that.
Yeah.
So that must mean that there's a solution to that thing that I didn't see. But short of like, I don't know,
Dun dun. Are you just now just gonna lay power bombs everywhere?
I mean, it seems like a good policy.
Oh boy. Well, I get the feeling that when he gets that upgrade, guys, that he's just gonna use it absolutely everywhere.
It's interesting, isn't it? Look at that.
Actually, I've never noticed that.
Okay, if you get in high enough.
So the momentum actually... It doesn't going through the sandfall doesn't completely slow down your momentum. It only temporarily slows down your momentum.
Yeah.
And your jumping arc. That's pretty cool.
The solution isn't just like fall through the sand, is it? No, you can't go down that deep.
Are you holding down the run button?
I'm holding down the run button, right?
Yeah, you're holding down the run button before you jump?
Yep.
Looks like you just can't quite make it.
That was my genius idea. To get enough of... No, that doesn't work. No, powerwalling isn't the solution.
Oh, but wait a minute, what's that?
What? Oh. That wasn't there before. That's strange, isn't it?
What's this?
Okay, so there's a thing here. No, okay.
Actually, I don't think I remember this. This is entirely new to me.
Wow. Okay.
Interesting.
Have we soft locked me?
No, we have not soft locked.
You're sure we've not soft?
Very, very sure now.
Okay. Alright, what techniques do I have that I can use? I mean, it's strange if, like, power bombs open if missiles do. not a door. No, okay, fine. I have no idea what the purpose of that is.
Neither do I. That's a new one to me.
My instincts say the way to get through is to blow a hole somewhere through the platforms, but because it's clearly indicating you can't go down that way, and you can't go back the other direction, and you can't jump, then it has to be that the solution is
In this room.
yeah, gotta be.
And you're saying that on intuition or logic?
Yeah. I think it's
Intuition or logic?
Sorry.
Intuitive logic?
I thought it was intuitive logic is what you were implying. Yeah, basically, right? So there's no other place that we can go because we tried the other rooms and they've got nothing inside of them, and if you look at the map, they also have like squares around them, which indicates there isn't anything around them technically. Although that's obviously a lie sometimes.
Yes. I mean, like in the tube room, for instance, there were rooms above and below it.
Yes. Do you reckon there's a room not above this one, but there's no room above this one? It can't be. The ceiling is too high. But the question remains, and I powerbombed all of these areas as well, just in case. Which is why I'm confused.
Observe.
They're coming from the ground somewhere, right? Yeah, maybe. Haha!
You can't see this, but whenever Nat finally figures something out, like I'm just doing a little victory dance.
Yay!
A little sort of just a happy little shuffle.
Ooh, what are you? You're a map station, aren't you?